been so much better had you done that earlier, when you had more HP, you goddamn idiot. Oh my god, I can't. Ike, why? Logically, I guess I shouldn't have gone after him, but I thought it would have procced Aether. Fuck's sakes, Ike, what were you looking for, a goddamn miracle? I don't want the Stampede right now. Hello, Devil, and yes, I'm of the same mind. I love how unrealistic these boulders are, that they can make curves on their way down. Hello, I need help. Though, if I'm being perfectly honest, I think the whole damn army needs help right about now. I don't know why I'm sending her up there. There really isn't a point. Astrid, nothing can hit you, but a boulder sure as hell could, huh? I've given this poor girl so many concussions. And she won't be able to come to the next fight. She'll be like, I'm out, boss. I can't. That was... I mean, the only thing that can hit Astrid is a boulder. Nothing else seems to hit her. Yeah, you can start going up. Ike, my game is really banking on you on not fucking this up, so I'm asking you to dodge, take no damage, or proc heal. Please. 9 damage is all you're capable of? That's the best you could do? Son, you need to go back to magic school. Oh, that tickled. Ike, you could have healed. Why aren't you healing? Ike, I can't take this. Oh, fuck my life. Ike, I don't know if I hate you or love you right now. You are dancing on a very thin... proc heal! Jesus Christ, Ike! He is determined not to, isn't he? Another guy that could make some benefits out of proc healing himself. That was the point of giving it to you guys. So I didn't have to worry. And what are you guys making me do? Worry. Alright, well... if I'm being honest right now, I think your brother needs all the help he can get. Oh. Like, is there a... Thank you! Okay, I feel better now. Oh, now he's gonna do it. Now he's gonna do it. I'm gonna let you take this one, Jill. I did it! I did it, and I don't know how. Is this the lot of them? It looked like there were more of them from down there. Now we've got you. Eat rock! Eat rock. Oh no, whatever shall I do? Guys, he's got rocks. What should I do? Above us, look out! Yep. Hi to barn. Thank you to barn. Need a hand? Yes. Yes, I do. To barn, you came. Well met, Racin. And well met to the rest of you as well, warriors of Crimea. How did you come to be here? I thought I'd help you wipe out Dayan. That's good news for us. But has something happened? Why did you suddenly decide to help? I asked for his aid. We must defeat King Dayan. To that end, the more powerful we are, the better, yes? So that's the story, is it? How is that racism, Selby? It's true that Racin requested my aid. However, that's not the only reason I'm here. What is it? In a moment. First, let us meet with the King of Lions. He waits for us at the foot of the mountain. Understood. Come on, everyone. Let's get off this peak and take a rest at the bottom. Rest. King Kanagus, it's an honor to see you again. First, let me offer you my congratulations. You've made quite the triumphant return, Princess Alencia. Thank you. And allow me to express my gratitude for having the Kingdom of Gallia fighting at our side. Your presence fills me with strength. During the short interim, you've managed to turn the tide of war. To be honest, I'm quite surprised. I didn't come this far on my own. My Lord Ike and his brave companions were with me. It was only with the support of many that I was able to return home. Yes, my reports cover most of that. Oops. Everything that happened in Benyon and in Dane as well. As to that, about Nasir, I think she was about to say? King Gallia, Princess Crimea. I apologize for interrupting the festivities, but there's something I must discuss with you. Would you gather over here? This group contains the people who were at the heart of the last battle, correct? Yes, it is. What about those two children? Surely they weren't involved. Children? Okay, admittedly Soren can't, he's dead. Mist? Yes. If it weren't for Mist, I'm sorry, we would never have made it this far. We wouldn't have been able to get through that map. This is Soren. He's my tactician. And this is my sister, Mist. Before we begin this war council, there's something I need to share with all of you. It's a story that involves my parents as well. I've kept most of it from my sister, but I felt this would be as good a chance as any for her to hear it, so I asked her to join us. Understood. Go on. It all begins when we met Princess Alencia and escorted her into the forests of Gallia. Blah 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 blah. And that's everything I know. Father? Is that how... Mom? That's not true, is it? Mist, do you want to leave? No, I'm alright. I'm alright. Just a little confused. Mist. That's the whole of it, eh? So this wasn't ever just a dispute between Crimea and Dane. There was something else at play the entire time. Isn't there usually? I mean, I don't see war as just a typical little fun game we like to play in our pastime. There's usually something behind it. What could King Ashnard's ultimate goal possibly be? He has risked everything, even surrendering his own country. 20 years ago, even before he became king, he tried to release the Dark God from within the medallion. However, he was thwarted by the actions of Grail and Elena. What manner of being is this Dark God? What would happen if it were freed from its prison? I fear the world would once again be beset by natural calamity, much like it was 800 years ago. At that time, all of the world, save Telvius, good lord, was drowned beneath the seas. That is a true story? I thought it nothing more than a fable. We have living proof. Godola's king... Godola's king! He and two other heroes fought alongside the goddess herself to defeat the Dark One. King Godola was one of the legendary heroes, but he's still alive. He is a dragon, milady! The Black Dragon King is a living fossil, and as stubborn as anything alive. He's been trying to control the rest of us for years, and he always says the same thing. Do not fan the flames of strife. As long as Laurent's medallion exists, you must never begin a war that engulfs the entire continent. Never begin a war? It's possible. Perhaps there's more than one way for the Dark God to gain its freedom. Ho-ho! Are you the clever one? That's just what the Black Dragon King says. Yet the truth of that is unknown. Yes, let's start a war to find that out, shall we? You know, because I'm sure that will go over real fucking well. It wouldn't have anything to do with the fact that King Godola has said, do not begin a war. And yet, you guys have chosen to ignore him for many years. And what, your idea to find out whether or not the sayings are true is to invoke the Dark God? What are you gonna do when you do? Gark dude. He's a Gark dude. I am having word issues. Not that that's anything new, to be honest. You started off a daddy pasta? The fuck? There's a war going on right now, but the Dark God's nowhere in sight, is it? That's because Benjamin's not involved. Not all the way. And you also have the Raven Country. Actually, they are kind of involved, aren't they? I mean, you're not wrong, but at the same time, Benyon isn't really involved. I mean, yeah, they sent soldiers, but they're not at the core of it. Could it be? I think I may finally know Ashnard's intentions. Really? King Godola said that a conflict which engulfs the entire continent would free the Dark God from the medallion. Let us assume that the war would have an effect on the medallion, no matter where it is or who possessed it. And let's also assume that the King of Dayan thinks this as well. I can hear him now. Where is the tinder for the blaze I need? The answer to this question proved to be an easy one, yet he had to find a way to test his theory. I'm missing the point here. So he attacked the neighbor in Crimea. It had to be Crimea. Benyon was too big, too powerful. Dayan would have lost. Crimea, however, is a country known more for its scholarship than its military strength. Dayan probably felt that a surprise invasion would let them win while taking minimal casualties themselves, and they were right. Crimea was easy prey. King Ramon was also friendly towards Laguz. I imagine that this, too, influenced Dayan's decision. If things went well, the conflict would be enough to engulf Crimea's ally, Gallia, and the Spires. What is happening? This is bizarre. What is happening right now? The conflict would be enough to gather... Okay, now I'm just trying too hard not to fuck up. Maybe I should just let the words spill out as they may. The conflict would be enough to engulf Crimea's ally, Gallia, and the fires would spread. First Crimea, then Gallia, and eventually Banyan as well. Dane's power would increase, and strife and discord would spread across the land, eventually reaching the Lost Medallion. So you believe King Dane's goal is to awaken the Dark God after all? Dark Good. I think you mean the Dark Good. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds really good. I haven't eaten, so I'm also hungry. At the very least, it is one of his ambitions. There can be no mistaking that. Which means that our plan to attack him at the capital fits right into his strategy, doesn't it? It's the trigger he needs to break the Dark God's bound. Even if that's true, we can't stop now. This war has gone too far for that. Isn't that usually the case, Elby? I know that for a fact because my mother said there was something her mom used to make that she tried making, and it's nowhere near as good as her mom's. But when I have it, it's so goddamn good. I can only imagine that when I have a kid and I try doing this, it's not going to be as good. But to the kid, it's going to be the best damn thing on the planet. Even if that's true, we can't stop now. This war's gone too far for that. We have to smash Dayan to end its menace, once and for all. We bury every one of them and finish it. Ike, that's a bit harsh. Agreed. That's the only plan that makes any sense. Hold the fuck on! Dude, you're talking about destroying an entire country as if it's the most reasonable thing in the world to do. Not every... Oh, you know what? I'm not going to get into this argument. If only we had the medallion with us. What is it, Rayson? Is there a way to avoid all of this? We, that is, the descendants of Laron, we have a gift. Through the power of the Slumber Galder, we have the ability to suppress the chaotic energies of the Dark God in the medallion. So even if a massive battle occurred, if it were in my possession, I might be able to. I'm so sorry. It's because of my carelessness that the medallion was lost in the first place. Mist, I told you that it wasn't your fault, didn't I? But you were never careless, Mist. I know. You kept the medallion next to you at all times. You told me it was a keepsake of your mother's, and you always took good care of it, didn't you? Was to see your Shaws. Oh, god damn it! Stop it, Selby! I haven't eaten. I'm hungry. I really might go and make something and come back. I'm hungry. You told me it was a keepsake of your Oh yeah, I already read this. That's why it's not your fault. So please don't punish yourself anymore, alright? Princess Alencia. She is right, and besides, the Dark God could be released no matter where the medallion is, so it's nothing to worry about. Thank you, Ranulf. Alright, it's about time for you to hear what I have to say. Yes, the medallion that she carries is actually known as Laurent's medallion, and inside that medallion is a Dark God. And that Dark God was placed there for eternity, I think? I'm not entirely sure, but it is very important. Mason. Yes? I'm sorry. Huh? For what? Leanne got kidnapped. It may have been by Dayan's hand. That can't be. Uh-oh. So, wait, what is the purpose of kidnapping Leanne if all Ashnard needs is to start a war that gets the entire continent. I mean, why does he need... I don't get that. Why would Leanne be taken? The release of Galdric can only be sung by the girl Altina, right? But Ashnard doesn't know that. Oh no. What a mess. Nothing can ever be clear and simple, can it? Nope! Why would we want that? Let me in. In a valley amidst the Marhart range, Ike and company are reunited with King Canegus of Gallia. King Tabar and Phoenicus also arrives, and brings with him disturbing tales. His words of the... Okay! Doing good. His words serve notice. There is no time to waste. The final showdown with Ashnard is coming. Is it? Because it doesn't feel like it. Between the forces King Canegus grants them before returning home, and the soldiers that King Tabarn brings, the Crimean army possesses 3 times the fighting power that it did when it left Benyon. Even so, the Dang forces encamped in the capital are strong, rested, and comparable in number. In addition, the road to the final confrontation is blocked by 2 formidable obstacles: Fort Pinel and Nado's Castle. How these 2 tests are faced will mightily affect the course of the war. I guess that's a problem. But I don't think so. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. I see. So Crimea and Gallia have finally joined forces, have they? Half-breeds and humans fighting side by side. How sweet. Wow, thanks, Albie. Your confidence in me is simply astonishing. In addition, it seems to be the incident with the Heron princess that has brought more Phoenicans to the struggle as well. Oh, the Hawk King is getting involved, eh? Which means that the Crimean army's strength of arms is all but equal to our own, and growing daily. Of course, this pathetic ragged band is still no match for our superior leadership and skill. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you know what else they're not accounting for? Their goddess-blessed armor. Which I'd like to know, where the fuck are they getting them? Are they a dime a pop where this Black Knight guy comes from? Things are finally getting interesting, are they not? But I'm still unsatisfied. Divide our army into 2 battalions and send one to meet the Crimeans. And who will be in charge of that battalion? Bertram? Bertram. That's what I just... Does that bother you? Well then perhaps I should leave it to you and see what happens. Do you believe I would betray you? I believe your heart has considered it. Surely you jest. I will divide our forces and see that they march to meet Crimea under Bertram's command. Is this satisfactory? I leave it to you, good Sir Knight. One other thing, Your Majesty. In my absence, did you order the death of Enna? 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 Oh, yes, her. I'd forgotten about that one. I lost all interest in her when she failed to hold Dane's capital, you know? I have no use for failures. Yes, I remember it now. I ordered General Petrine to take care of her. Ha! Another failure under my command. I told Petrine that if the task was beyond her, capturing Enna would be enough. I see. This guy needs a serious lesson in being polite. Why do you ask? According to one of General Petrine's men, they have indeed captured Enna. But with the general's death, they're unsure what to do with her. That was one of Petrine's better qualities. She always did follow orders. Well, What do you intend to do? I wish to receive your instructions. Do you still wish to see her killed, or have you changed your mind? Do as you will. I care not. However, do not bring her into my presence. When that one is near, Rajian seems to grow restless. As you wish. Okay then. Everyone seems to be here. Go ahead, Soren. You can begin now. Very well. Please look at this map. Please look at this photograph. The current position of our armies here in the Marhart range. Why aren't you? Between us and the capital, there are two large outposts of enemy troops. Fort Penel and Nado's castle. We're going to Nado's, aren't we? Both holds were built to guardian our fair land. But now Dayan rules them both, and knows of us. With rations set, they could hold out a year. Say what you will of Dayan and her foul plans, one must admire her skill in things of war. Come now, Bastian. Why would you praise our foe? Because technically he's not wrong? Question mark? I do, but speak This man is fucked up talking. Does not help my already issue with vocabulary and words. I do, but speak the mean of it, good sir. The truth is harsh, but lies would be worse still. Will you two please shut up, please? Thank you. I'm of the same mind. Oops, I just knocked my camera. I'm trying to stop her from looking like she's sleeping. Sleeping on the job is not acceptable. Penel and Nados are fairly close to one another. I doubt that they would expect us to attack both at once, but that seems to be a waste of our strength, and we don't want to get ambushed from the rear while attacking. We cannot divide our army, but we could send a small force to attack the base with weaker defenses and keep it occupied. At the same time, the main army can focus on the other one and conquer it. I see. So which one has more soldiers? That would be Fort Penel. Very well. Then the main army will lead an assault on Fort Penel. Meanwhile, I'll take my army and a unit or so of Gallians and send out for Castle Nados. We'll launch an attack, and when they come out to meet us, we'll retreat. Then we'll attack again, and we'll keep them busy. Game of cat and mouse, this one. That should give us the time we need. We'll take care of our front by day's end. Let's go capture a fort. It's settled then. I'm glad we can be so happy about that. Oh, I don't need to know anything. Alright, now let's put you over here. You here. You here. And we'll just start off like we did last time. We'll just continue. I don't know if they'll quite fall the same way it did before, but hey, if it does, it does. It don't, it don't. You're a threat. But that's really it, really. State of play was boring, huh? I can't seem surprised. It seems to me the whole PlayStation games, they've reached their peak and then pummeled to the ground. They don't offer as many amazing games as they used to. I know people might argue with me on that, but I'm sorry, but there's just nothing in PlayStation as of right now that controls my interest. It's kind of sad, really. Remember when they used to be actually worth looking forward to? The only game I want to hear about, and I know it won't ever come, but it'd be cool if it did. The only game I want to hear about is Sly Cooper 5. If there's no Sly Cooper 5 or... No. There's nothing else really. I do know that Kingdom Hearts 4 might be released next year, though. Or not next year. It's some kind of demo or something with it. I don't know. There's all kinds of hype around them right now. I don't know why my phone feels the need to send me this shit, because I don't care about Kingdom Hearts. But they're like, oh, look at this new reveal, or guess what, people? It might be out within a year. It's like, wow, I really do not care. I can't think of any PlayStation games that are really worth any hype. Not for me, anyway. I'm sure there are people out there who are like, oh my god, this is the best state of play ever! But I am not one of those people. I haven't been one of those people for years. Even then, Nintendo's waning too. It's sad to say, but it just feels like the two biggest giants are relying on their remakes. And as of right now, I'm expecting that Nintendo might remake this game along with Radiant Dawn. Especially since, like I said, they're relying on their remakes for their money now. I heard they got quite a revenue out of Paper Mario. I can't think if there's any other games from the past that were people like, we want remakes, we want this, we want that. I can't think of any. Jill, I was kind of hoping you would kill it. Like that. There is one thing I've been hearing about that might get my attention back into PlayStation. And that is Farewell Zemiria. Now, if you followed Cold Steel, or not Cold Steel, Trails of whatever, you would know what that means. My question is, okay, let me get this, I gotta rant this out real quick, sorry. Farewell Zemiria. that tells me we're not going to be in Zymeria anymore. This is going to be the last game. Which then begs the question, where are we going? Are they making a whole new world? What's going to happen? I know that Tales of Reverie is the conclusion of Reen's story, of Lloyd's story, and I guess Rufus, who I did not know needed a conclusion. But him too, and I knew that. But I don't... I heard there was also another game, which is Tales of Daybreak or something? It's Daybreak something. Which is, since we focused on, I keep wanting to say Crimea, it's not Crimea. Crossbell. Since we've seen Crossbell, we've seen Laburl, we've seen, Erebonia. Now, this one's supposedly around, Calvard. No, I do not, unfortunately. And it's not a matter of, oh, I don't care to know. It's just I genuinely have the worst memory. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to branch out, though. I just knew that Farewell, I got like some notification saying about a game called Farewell Zymeria. And I'm like, wait, I thought we were done! I'm not fake! I have a bad memory! There's a difference! There's a difference! I don't choose to forget this info, it just happens. Believe me, if I had it within my power not to forget simple shit like that, I'd love it. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to. 10, that would be 20 damage, but this would do more. Ugh! I forgot! He hits! I hope he doesn't hit again. Really? There's nobody else I could really use right now. 90%. Okay. So that must mean that Zymeria is the whole Trails of. Okay, that makes sense. That feels kind of wrong, though. Erebonia got, like, all kinds of games on it. Crossbell, too. Liberal had, like, 1 or 2, maybe 3. And then Calvard gets, like, 1 or maybe 2. We don't like Calvard, apparently. Which is kind of sad. But I'm not surprised that they're almost done. I'm just excited to see what they would do. Because, I mean, they make good stories in my opinion, and I loved the graphics. If there's another Crow, I will fucking buy the whole series, no questions asked. Yeah, I want to say this series is probably the longest series out of every game I can think of. I mean, you could argue, well, there's Pokemon. Yeah, nobody cares about Pokemon. There's Legend of Zelda. Still nobody cares. Oh, but wait, there's Digimon. Digimon is... I don't know what Digimon's doing. You could argue... No, that's more of a movie franchise than anything. Yeah, they're the only series I can think of on the console that is ongoing and has been going since we were all kids. And I'm not counting Zelda or Pokemon. Nobody gives a shit about those games. Uh-oh. Don't, please. What's happening? What just happened? Oh, god damn it. Oh, alright, I will be right back. This is gonna be a risk. Oh, what happened? Did it work? I think I'm back, finally. No, I try not to. He gives people headaches. Do this. It's like this game is trying everything in its power to ensure I don't finish this map. I hope it's not like this for Radiant Dawn, because this is tiresome. This is another reason why I regret playing this game right about now. Jesus. I love when arrows just bounce off the character, like, you're not strong enough. But that is. I'll get rid of you really quick. Do I have anything? Oh, this might. There we go. I hope and I pray that there is at least a Pegasus unit in Radiant Dawn that's half as good as Tanith. Oh my god. Well, at least she does that. Did that say 2 damage? Never mind, it doesn't matter, you can't hit me. You know what I just realized? For the last... half hour or so, we've been stuck on this fucking level because of glitches. The music? And this is one reason why I've been silent. The music sounds like something I'd hear in Duelist of the Roses from Yu-Gi-Oh! Might as well heal her up. She's good, he's good. We're all good. Awesome. Seems like a waste to have him do that. Might as well just break it. I mean, it's already on its last legs. Jesus. His hit rate is horrible. I keep forgetting to look to see if there's a time limit on this map. Nope. Okay, there isn't. Good. And wait, she's not maxed out? I guess there's one more level. I mean, you can come after all you want, but it's, good luck hitting her. Six damage? That's the best you could do? Are you guys advanced, or are you, like, still tier 1? Feels like something I should have looked at earlier, but... Dodge. Oh! Oh, Valencia! Oh, Valencia, your girl about to fall down, girl. Oh, lordy lady, you gotta run, and you gotta run fast. Holy shit. You could not have caught that any closer, even if you tried. You were standing on the razor's edge and prevailed. I hope you're happy. Oh, Kira needs to be healed too. Alright, Ike. Let's throw you out here, see what happens. Astrid, I think you can take care of this guy. Yeah, you can take care of him no more. Oh, she is at max. Okay. That's a Laguz bow. What about anyone else? No? Okay. I can handle you and back away. The rest of you don't worry me, but the bows do. I'm starting to feel there's a sign with all the Laguz weapons they keep on giving me. Yeah, I don't think you're... I don't think you could handle that. But she could. God damn, Tanif, you are a beast. Your hit rate is horrendous. Come on, let's go heal. Oh, she can't reach her. That's... Okay, well, I guess I'll just get you then. Every little bit helps. I just realized she's of a higher level. She should not be a higher level than my fighting units. Oh yes, for anyone who did not see, I did give her the ability of stun. I just thought it would be best on her, to be honest. Oh, you finally hit something, Har. I wasn't even paying attention. Good for you. Largo, on the other hand, you need help. Jeez Louise. This man doesn't need an army. He is the army. Like I said, he don't need an army. He is the army. Emergency healing required. What was they bringing her over here for? For Jill? No, Largo, I think. Hit him. Thank you. I thought for sure you'd miss just to spite me. This is precarious. Oh, thank God you missed. I mean, even if you hadn't, it's not like, you know, you'd be dead. But you are. You're dead, 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 dead. Alencia, your friend is healed. But I don't know if I should throw her out in the battlefield. I have to pay attention to you guys, because you guys could come. I think I'll take care of you now. I mean, it's both a blessing and a nightmare that she is maxed out, because now that she's stealing EXP, and that's kind of not good. You boys don't scare me. You should be scared of Oscar, though. How many people do you think are gonna die at that man's hands? So you got some damage in. So what? Thank you. I thought for sure you're gonna go for Ashnard. But if you want to be my delicious food, then I don't mind that at all. Maybe I should have Ashnard come back. Why don't you come back? You can be like the little defender. Thank you. I didn't want to waste any more turns than necessary on him. Do that. Then a poster like this, and then I can do this. Not gonna lie, I never used the Galder this much, not even in Radiant Dawn. Okay, I think I'll put her right about here, though. Geoffrey seems fine. I think he could handle this guy. And I see he's got a Lincius thing. Which I don't know if is good or bad. I mean, he'll reach max level perhaps, but I see myself using her more than Margot. I should not blindly throw her over here though, Jill. That would be why. So if I can handle you. Which unfortunately I won't be able to take care of entirely. At least not with Oscar.
damage that one either.